Look at these donuts, they are incredibly soft and fluffy. Just look how they bounce back. And the inside is so light and airy. These homemade donuts literally melt in your mouth. And the best part, they're very easy to make. Today I'll show you exactly how to make them step by step. These donuts turn out light, tender, beautifully golden, and absolutely delicious. Welcome to my channel. Let's take a look at the ingredients. 2 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon of dry yeast, half a teaspoon of salt, 2/3 of a cup of warm milk, 3 tablespoons of butter, and 1 large egg. Now let's start making the dough. As I mentioned earlier, this recipe is very simple and beginner-friendly. We will prepare the dough using a straight dough method, no pre-ferment. First, add all the dry ingredients to the mixer bowl. Sifted flour, sugar, instant dry yeast, and salt. Mix everything well with a whisk. Now make a small well in the flour. Pour in the warm milk. It should be warm but not hot. And add the egg. Start mixing the dough. At first, I simply mix everything right in the bowl using a whisk, just to combine the liquid ingredients with the flour. Then I will knead the dough in a stand mixer using the dough hook attachment. Of course, you can also knead this dough by hand if you prefer. The most important thing is to knead the dough well. I usually knead it for about 8-10 minutes. Gradually add the softened butter and continue kneading the dough until it becomes smooth and fully combined. While kneading, I occasionally stop the mixer and scrape the dough from the sides of the bowl, so everything mixes evenly and the dough becomes perfectly smooth. This is the dough we are looking for: smooth, elastic, and quite soft. It's completely normal if it sticks slightly to your hands and the work surface. Lightly dust the table with a little flour and transfer the dough onto the surface. Knead it gently with your hands for a moment. The most important thing here is not to add too much flour. The dough should stay soft and slightly sticky. Now place the dough into a bowl lightly greased with vegetable oil. I'm using oil spray. It's very convenient. Cover the bowl with plastic wrap. And place it in a warm place to rise. My dough took about an hour and a half to rise, but it's always better to look at the dough rather than the clock. The dough should increase in size at least 2.5 times. Look how beautifully it has risen, so fluffy and airy. Now gently deflate the dough. And transfer it to a lightly floured work surface. Cover it with a bowl and let it rest for about 10 minutes so the gluten can relax. This makes the dough much easier to work with. The dough has rested. From the ingredients listed, the total weight of the dough turned out to be about 580 grams. Look how smooth, soft, and beautiful it is. Now divide the dough into pieces of about 40 grams each. It's best to use a scale so all the donuts turn out the same size, but of course you can divide the dough by eye if you prefer. Another option is to roll the dough out and cut donuts using a donut cutter. I got 14 pieces. Now we start shaping the donuts. Take a piece of dough and round it. Fold the edges toward the center several times, flip it over, place it on the table, and rotate it under your palm to create a smooth round ball. Place the dough balls on the prepared surface. I like to use small squares of parchment paper, one under each donut. Make sure the ball is tight, smooth, and even on all sides. And in the same way, shape the rest of the dough pieces. Now we form the donuts. Press the dough ball gently with a glass or with your hand. And make a hole in the center. Repeat the same process with the rest of the dough balls. With the small pieces of dough left from the centers, I also form small donut holes. This is very convenient because almost no dough goes to waste. Before frying, the donuts must rest for about 30 minutes. During this time, make sure to cover them with plastic wrap so the dough does not dry out. After 30 minutes, we are ready to fry. Donuts are fried in plenty of oil. I'm using about 2 cups of oil here. The heat should not be too high so the donuts don't burn. The oil temperature should be about 300 to 320 degrees Fahrenheit. I like to use a thermometer. You can also test the oil with a small piece of dough. It should immediately float and start bubbling. Donuts fry very quickly, so don't walk away. As soon as the donut becomes golden on one side, flip it and fry the other side until beautifully golden brown. Transfer the finished donuts onto paper towels to absorb the excess oil. Then continue frying the next batch. I usually fry them in the same order in which I shaped them. Now we just need to fry the small donut holes. They take about 2 minutes. And in the end, we get these beautiful golden fluffy donuts. Look at how soft and airy they are. The dough itself is not very sweet, so you can generously dust the donuts with powdered sugar. If you like, you can also cover them with glaze or fill them with your favorite filling. Just look how they bounce back. Look at the inside. Soft, airy, and incredibly tender. These donuts literally melt in your mouth. Definitely give this recipe a try at home. It's very simple, but the result is absolutely amazing. If you enjoyed this recipe, please support the video with a like. And tell me in the comments, how do you like your donuts most, with powdered sugar, glaze, or filling? Thank you so much for cooking with me today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new recipes. See you in the next video.